new insane unlimited XP glitch and easy gumballs glitch. This one will be on the new cranked mode and it'll help you guys out with the cranked event. So definitely if you want to get points, tell me what place you're in the comments down below with this new event. Skip the grind, check out Silent Services, new service where we will get the monster energy rewards for you for Black Ops 7. Cheap, fast, and reliable. Dark Matter service, Nebula Camo service. Have our team grind it out for you quickly. Silent Services have you covered. We also have bot lobby services, get a lobby filled with AFK bots, and more. Here are reviews on the screen for these services. As you guys can see, they absolutely love the service, and you will as well. We are cheap, fast, and reliable. All links to this will be down below in the description. So let's get right into the first glitch, which is the AFK solo glitch. To start off, you want to go into your augments, do melee macchiato, put on espresso, and strengthened training as your augments. Then load up into team cranked, Citadel Days More. Go into this solo, and when you start the game, start taking out zombies. Do keep in mind though, we have a cranked timer, so if you do not take out the zombies for a while, then you're going to instantly lose the game and you will have to restart. So keep on opening up the doors. Don't run away too far from the zombies because you may not be able to find them if you're too far away. So while you're opening the doors, just keep on taking out the zombies, go to Pack-a-Punch and open up the Pack-a-Punch. Talk to Craft right here, then go up the waves until you get to wave 10. I really recommend Juggernaut and Quick Revive just so you guys can make this a easier and better AFK. Now, stamp zombies will spawn in. Take out the stamp zombie and now you're going to be doing a sword upgrade. Do keep in mind though, the higher the wave you are, the less time you have to kill each zombie. So definitely keep an eye out on the crank timer while you guys are doing this upgrade. But to make this work the best, you want to upgrade the lion sword. You can also upgrade other swords. It's just the lion sword will heal your health, which will make this much better and easier to AFK. And I recommend you guys to do this as low of a wave as possible. And I'll explain in a minute. Just try not to go through too many waves. But when you guys place the stamp for the lion sword, you will see 4 parasites spawn that are glowing. Head over to the speed cola perk, then right here there will be a door. Melee each of the parasites and then melee the door and it will put a glowing symbol on the door. Do that 4 times. What I recommend you guys to do before you enter this room is have your field upgrade ready. This field upgrade will pause the cranked timer and that'll be super useful because in this spot right here you may not be able to kill zombies for a while, so that's very important. So enter the room, then run down here quickly. Now what you want to do is you want to look at the podium and it's going to show you a symbol that you want to shoot. These symbols will not change. They will always be the same order each game and you may not have any zombies spawn in. So what I did is I activated my field upgrade that paused the crank timer and I quickly shot the symbols. I shot a dot, snowflake, weird triangle thing, and then a line. It will always be in that order. If you do lose order, then you guys can look at the podium and it will tell you again, but do that quick before you end up running out of the crank timer. Now you do get zombies spawning in at the very last symbol, so take them out just like I did, then pick up the sword and you'll be teleported out of there and quickly get another kill so you guys do not end up running out with that cranked timer. Now once you guys do get that set up, you guys are basically at the glitch where you guys can AFK. Make sure you get the melee macchiato perk before you do end up going into the glitch, but what you need to do is one more step. Head over to the sword room. You'll see this ball that's kind of glowing in the middle of the sword room. On the top part, shoot that. Then you're going to see a light that is a little faded. Simply walk in front of the light and then shoot the light until it reflects over to another ball. Then you will see another faded light. I had to throw decoys while I was doing this because I had constant zombies spawning in, so definitely do that if you have to, because you need to stand where the light is faded with each one of these balls and then keep on reflecting the light and eventually it will reflect to this one area right here and you want to place the amulet and then pick it up. Head over to the sword room yet again and then place the amulet right here. Do not get any kills right here because you may complete this step and you don't want to. Instead, run down here, go down the stairs. When you guys are down the stairs, you guys then can take out zombies to keep your crank timer going, but head over to the box and jump on top of the box. I do really recommend you guys to have Quick Revive and Juggernaut before you do end up starting this step because that'll make it easier for you guys to stay alive and be AFK. But once on top of this box, you guys want to look down and melee with your sword. Now when you guys are on top of this box, for some apparent reason, the game thinks you're still above, but it will not put any of the souls into the soul box. Instead, it will be stuck at the same wave, constantly spawning in zombies, and you can go up infinite XP and infinite points. This glitches out the soul box, and what you can do now is either take them out with a regular weapon, or if you want to AFK this and just never run out of ammo, you guys can use the melee weapon, the lion sword, that I told you guys to upgrade. This lion sword will heal armor, so that means that you will get health back when you use it, and that's why you guys want to use this sword. But stay on top of this box, look down like so, make sure you guys do have your character lined up properly, because if you don't, then the zombies may down you. But hold down the trigger button, then when you guys are standing right here while holding down the trigger button, it will melee for you. You're gonna simply me, look where I look, like I said, then all the zombies will simply just die. It will be at the same wave, so the crank timer will never go down, and that's one of the main perks about this glitch, is that the crank timer will literally always stay at the certain time it's at, because typically you're supposed to go through waves, and the crank timer gets smaller, 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 it's hard to stay alive, but with this, that doesn't happen. And simply set it up so then the trigger button is being pushed by an object. So what you can do is simply have it in between something, like you see right here, it's in between the keyboard and the Xbox, and the Xbox is pushing in the trigger button all by itself because it's being pushed by the keyboard. Do something like that and it will melee for you. And what's really cool is this doesn't cause stick drift or anything. And now if you do have it set up right and you're looking at the right spot, then you'll be able to simply leave and get points in the background and farm out a ton of XP because there's constant zombies spawning because of cranked, and get a ton of points. But what I recommend you guys to do, just in case if you're not set up on the right angle, I recommend you guys to check here and there every few minutes, maybe 10-20 minutes. I was sitting here working on stuff and checking while I was doing this AFK, and I was completely fine. I didn't die once when I was in this spot, which is insane, so definitely take advantage of this. But I do recommend you guys to get tier 3 armor once you have enough of points, and if you can, get all of the perks. Then after you get all of that, you guys should be set up to continue to go AFK. And now there's another glitch that'll help you guys out with getting through waves if you guys just want to farm high waves in Team Cranked, because you do need to get to wave 30 and complete the Easter egg in order to get gobblegums and more, and this will be very, very useful for you guys to achieve those gobblegums and XP. So what you can do is once you have the lion sword, head all the way over to spawn, then jump on top of the fountain and you'll see this van. Simply crouch down, go against the door on the van, then move forward and then start meleeing, and continue to move forward while crouched and start meleeing. The zombies will go on the van and pile up right in front of you, but you want to take them out as quick as possible with the sword, because if you take too long, then they will throw meat. So simply sit here and melee, go through waves. I was doing this and I got to wave 30 plus super easily. This is by far the best way to go through infinite waves on Citadel Days More. And what's really cool is that this works in the regular mode, not just Team Cranked. So use this to go to 999, farm unlimited XP, gobblegums, all that cool stuff like that. So we showed you guys 2 glitches that are perfect for Team Cranked if you want to go up high waves, farm a ton of XP, get gobblegums, and more. Now when it comes to the parasite and spider wave, I recommend you guys to go all the way down to the crafting bench area right here with an explosive weapon and just shoot the ground, and you'll be able to take out a ton of the parasites super quick, and then head back to the van. And make sure you guys go against the door towards the left side of the van. It needs to be towards the left side, can't be towards the right. You have to be against the door, crouch down, so do keep that in mind. When you guys are going in between waves, I recommend you guys to quickly switch to a ranged weapon and then start shooting inside of the spawns, or just use your field upgrade just so you guys can keep up with the timer and keep on going through waves, because the timer will keep on getting shorter. Stay tuned because I'm going to be trying to find something on Liberty Falls to absolutely just farm a ton of XP on Team Cranked. So definitely, if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what rank you are on the leaderboards for this event. You do get a cool champion emblem for being in first place, so definitely try to get in first place and farm up a ton of XP. Do not forget to check out Silent Services down below, and have a great rest of your day.